And I think we're live. This is the first perfume live quiz that I think I've set up so far. Maybe more to come, who knows, but once I saw the engagement of, and you can learn by asking questions, and people love learning. So I thought, why don't we put common questions that just happen in the fragrance world, and let's see how it ends up turning out. So thank y'all so much for joining the TikTok live. If y'all don't mind getting that like and just smashing it, if you don't mind, and sharing the live as well. We got a pretty interesting TikTok live planned out. Obviously, we will eventually jump over to rating your fragrances. That's what I know a lot of people want to see and hear. But before we get to that, what we're gonna do is do some fragrance education. Let's see if we could get this thing started off with the right song. Let's ask the question. And also turn up this volume just a tad bit. All right. It's old AF. All right. Here's the question. What year was Mugler Angel launched? What year was Mugler Angel launched? Was it A, 1990, B, 1992, or was it C, 1994? Violet, thank you so much for joining. My mom loves this smell. What's y'all's guess? What year was Mugler's Angel launched? Somebody says 1992. Don't be Googling. Let's go with memory. A lot of people are saying B. Some people are saying A. There's more B's than A's, so we're gonna go with B's. Okay, B is the final answer. Mugler Angel. The correct answer is B. Y'all did amazing on that one. Not bad. Great job. This is a tough one, but I think everyone is capable of guesstimating pretty close. What year was Baccarat Rouge 540 launched? Now, it's had its limelight, spotlight, whatever you want to call it, in TikTok, but what year was Baccarat Rouge 540 launched? Was it A, 2015, B, 2018, or was it C, 2020? What do y'all think? What year was Baccarat Rouge 540 launched? Somebody says, like the 80s? No. Let's get a few guesses. Somebody says A. Oh my gosh. Yo, y'all are killing it on this quiz. I'm only gonna have so many questions left. All right, this one's an easy one. I'm throwing y'all an easy one, at least in my mind. Which one of these fragrances is called Alien? Which one of these fragrances is called Alien? Now, I don't know if you could tell, they all stem from the same brand, Mugler. Alien's going to be the hardest one to determine. No, I don't know. People are saying C. Everyone agrees? And by the way, hit that like button. That way TikTok knows that we're on live. Is C the final answer? It looks like there's more C's on here than I've ever seen before. Let's hit C. Oh, how did y'all do that? Y'all are on point. Y'all are doing it really well. This is another tough one. Which one of these fragrances is called Sweet Like Candy? Which one of these fragrances is called Sweet Like Candy? I have some C's. I have some A's. I don't know. Mostly A's. Okay, I'm gonna go with A. There's more A's on the chat. Is that the final answer? How have y'all not missed one? That's insane. I don't know, but we'll keep it going. This is a tough one, and I'm sorry that I have to hit y'all with the tough one, but people like to be challenged. So, what year was Creed Aventus launched? A, 2010, B, 2014, or was it C, 2018? This is a famous fragrance, and I don't know if you know anything about the House of Creed. Supposedly it was like launched in the 1800s among kings and country of people. I don't know. But what year was it launched? A's and B's. Oh, wow. This is going to be a tough one for some people. Okay. It looks like there's more A's. So thank y'all so much for joining. If you're joining now, be sure to share and like the live. So we are going with A. I believe that is the final answer from everybody. Oh, y'all are cheating. I don't know how y'all do this. Somebody has their laptop in front of them. Somebody has their laptop in front of them. How have y'all not missed one? I'm trying to make these a little bit difficult. All right, next one. This is going to be a little bit different. I've taken the name of the fragrance off. So try to guess. Name this fragrance. Is it A, Chanel Chance? Is it B, Chanel No. 5? Or is it C, Coco Mademoiselle? All right. Chance? Somebody saying C? Oh, Aventus? What did I say about Aventus? I said it was launched in 2010. Actually, that's what y'all guessed. Okay, so we're going with C. C, final answer? C says no doubt. This is an unstoppable night for people who know anything about perfume. Y'all are just getting all of them. I'm sorry, but this one's gonna stump y'all. This one is definitely gonna stump y'all. This is the brand new flanker from YSL. Can you guess the price? Now I'm being specific here. If you look in the description, it says, we are trying to guess the price of a 30 milliliter bottle of Black Opium Illicit Green. Is it A, $65, B, $78, or is it C, $85? Wow, a lot of C's for this one. C, $85. Y'all are playing honest, right? Somebody says B, mostly C's. So we're going to go with C's. Oh, the correct answer, unfortunately, was B, 78. Oof. See, y'all are playing honest. See, we don't always get them all right. Oh, now y'all are changing it. Now y'all are changing the answers. Guess the price of a 35 milliliter, or also known as a 1.2 ounce bottle of Chance Otandra. Now we are going with retailer prices. This is Sephora, Ulta. Both of them are going to be pretty consistent. Is it A, $58, B, $68, or C, $72? Guess the price of Chance Otandra. A lot of C's. Y'all believe that the Chanel has that name power. All right. C, final answer? Ooh, y'all are right. Good job. Good job. Let's go. I only have one question left, and after that, we just go regular TikTok rating fragrances. What year did By the Fireplace launch? We don't talk about the launch date of some of these fragrances. And what's confusing is these fragrances have dates on them. This one says 1971. Oh, y'all are already hitting me with the C's. All right, it looks like it's C's. What year did By the Fireplace launch? All right, we're going with C, 2015. Y'all did awesome, by the way. Like, if y'all like this, let me know. Let me know what y'all's feedback was on this. What do we do? 10 questions? TikTok live gaming? I don't know, but it was fun. It was interesting. Now we can jump over to the usual. So everybody liked it. Okay, good. Now we can go back and rank some of the fragrances that we get a lot of questions on. So let me know what y'all, let's do an expert level one next time. Okay, I think next one I'm gonna do, which one of these people is Killian? Which one of these people is Dominic Ropion? Which, for those that don't know, those are perfumers. And then maybe like renaming some of the fragrances, seeing how y'all do with those. And then let's go to, what do? We go to Fragrantica sometimes. Just to have that on site. Valentino Uomo Yellow Dream. Okay, honestly, first time I've heard of that one. And let me switch to Spotify. Spotify has some cool beats. And so I'm going to kill this super intense music. All right. And Spotify. Oh, there we go. A lot more chill. Valentino was first. So Valentino Uomo Yellow Dream. Let's see if we can find it on here. This one I haven't smelled yet. Musky citrus. Where would I put this? I'd love to get y'all's thoughts. I have a tier ranking, and maybe people aren't familiar with the tier ranking. S is what I rank as like superior. I think it's worth the price tag. Probably some of my favorite scents. I'll include personal preferences and also just what I sense as voted high. A is what I say is worth it. Like, it's been sometimes pushed because of price down or because it's a good value, but I think A's worth it is like definitely a must buy if there's a sale, but you're willing to spend the full price dollar. B is wait for the sale. C is, let's just call it travel size worthy, because we don't need a full bottle, but sometimes we just want to explore through a decant or a travel size. D doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I just call D my parking lot. Sometimes I'll pull like really older classics like Acco de Jo. I don't know why that Tom Ford one is there. Definitely wasn't my fault. Okay, so Yellow Dream. It looks like it's a very nice summery citrus and rose. I'd love reading negative reviews if y'all want to just let me entertain myself for some negative reviews. Smelled it at Ulta and really liked the citrusy scent. Smells cheap and generic. Everybody says that about citrus fragrances. Very citrusy. It's very cheap. Not elegant. Okay, I guess citrus fragrances tend to go more tart and isn't for everybody. But if you love citruses, I could see why this one would be good. So if I was to guess based off that feedback, it'd probably be somewhere around a B. How do you streak? Oh, you mean stream. Great question. So I stream through a software called Streamlabs. Streamlabs streams to YouTube, TikTok, and one more, Twitch. Jimmy Choo. All right. What else are we talking about? What other fragrances are we ranking? While I get some more, I'm going to see if we could put some classics up. Mugler's Angel. Definitely great, but we want to wait for a sale. Bleu de Chanel. Eau de Parfum versus Eau de Toilette. I think this is worth it. I probably would put it myself as a B. I'm not a big grapefruit person in terms of fragrances. Occasionally, I'll like say, all right, I'll get a grapefruit scent, but not always the case. What's a good sweet vanilla gourmand? I mean, from this list, if you want to go a lot more sweeter, and this is like me smelling at Ulta recently, I just really enjoyed. This isn't necessarily vanilla. This is Victor and Rolf Bonbon. It's more caramel, but you do get some vanilla. YSL Libre or Libre. It's a very nice vanilla. I think Flower Bomb Nectar, that one's more vanilla forward. So these are all really good. Opium isn't too vanilla-y. I also really enjoy... What else is on here that's a strong, nice vanilla? The original Dolce & Gabbana. It's not... Oh, there it is. Have I done Marc Jacobs Perfect? Actually, let me go in order. Twilly. Let's do Twilly. Is it 2 L's? All right, so this is white floral, warm, spicy. Where would we put this on the tier ranking? And this is another one I haven't smelled. Looks like the value is really good on Fragrantica. What do people compare it to? Scent is a solid 7. Performance is a 4. Thank you very much, Jess Van Egg from 2 days ago. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for something that you may need to reapply, it may just be worth getting a travel size. Somebody says, have I done Elizabeth Arden's Red Door? I don't think so. I did it on a few TikTok lives, maybe like 3 lives ago. I think there were 2 versions. This is, I believe, discontinued. A 1989 release. This might make a good quiz. And you know what? We might do the quiz again. All right. Yeah, I mean, $30. That's a steal. But since this fragrance probably isn't manufactured anymore or produced anymore, it may not still have that same staying power, and the top notes may not be as there or present. So, I mean, it's a nice fragrance, classic. So, you could just pay full price. It's like $30 online. Sarah River, thank you so much for joining the TikTok live. Ombre Leather. Ombre Leather was the first, I believe, fragrance where my wife says, "What did you spray?" And I said, "It's a fragrance called Ombre Leather." And she's like, "Don't spray that again." And it wasn't because it was bad. It's because it's potent. Like, it is strong, room-filling, strong leather with animalic tones. If you want something, I believe, more, I guess, nose appealing or commercially appealing, I believe the Parfum version has more iris. But this one's really good. If you're looking for something super potent, I would put this right up there with worth it. The dry down goes a little bit powdery, but it's still an awesome scent. Have I tried Moschino's Toy Boy? I have. It's a really good price point. I would opt for going for a travel size. I really want to show y'all something with Moschino's Toy Boy. Some people really love it, but I want to tell y'all what I don't tend to love it too much. Okay, so I don't mind rose, I don't mind floral, but the top notes are what throw me off. So Moschino kind of likes to do the whole in-your-face, polarizing scent profile, something that's completely different. And I like that. I appreciate it. But for whatever reason, this scent profile doesn't work for me. Elemi is a lemony, terpenic, peppery aroma. Pink pepper is pink pepper. It's like a bright, slightly sweet, spicy note. Combining those two smells like lemon pepper seasoning to my nose. And it is super potent in spice. So if you're around people that may be like scent sensitive, this one isn't one to have around, I don't think. I love checking out people's photos. Talented photographers. Perfect by Marc Jacobs. Okay, so Perfect by Marc Jacobs, I liked. I think it's worth it. Like it would sit in the A worth it. Like it's not. Do I have a on here? I may not. I think it's worth it. Some things that do confuse my nose is there is a slight banana smell, and I wonder how many other people smell it. This is me typing in the word banana on the review page. Eventually, I'm gonna type in banana. Yeah, some things just like throw your nose off, but yeah, people really love it. I would still say it's worth it. Eau d'Huile Diptyque, EDP or EDT? I haven't tried the EDP, but Eau d'Huile's good. Gucci Guilty Absolute Pour Femme. Thank you so much for typing it out, because now I'm going to copy and paste it on here. I haven't done Gucci Guilty Pour Femme. Which one is next to the robot? This is Chanel, Bleu de Chanel, YSL, Cheriosa. This is Vanilla Woods, J-Hag. Sometimes I throw it up there. I really like it. And eventually, sometimes I swap between Jazz Club and By the Fireplace. Yeah, this would be an A. Definitely worth it. Master Perfumer, you could probably get it for a really good deal, like $70. That's an awesome deal. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel. For those that aren't familiar with the notes, let's see if yeah. Blackberry and Rose. Ultramel. I think Ultramel is worth it. You just have to love sweet scents. That's why it gets associated with clubbing fragrances. But another one, if you want something that isn't as sweet and adds a little bit of different complexity, I would recommend testing this one. This is Paco Rabanne's Phantom. Vanilla, apple, and Broxen. More musty, less pure sweet. So there's like some versatility so that it's not like associated as always a clubbing scent. Big boy B4, thank you so much for joining. Favorite celebrity fragrances that smell niche? I don't think I've smelled a celebrity fragrance that smells niche, but like some celebrity fragrances are worth it. Like Ariana Grande's Cloud, I think that's worth it. And let me see if I could pull up my tier maker list. Let me pull my account. Ultimate Fragrance Guide. Look at that handsome guy. Ariana Grande's Cloud. Is she on here? She should be on here. Well, it was on there. Yeah, it's on here. Yeah, Cloud, I rank it really high. It does smell a little bit synthetic, but I find it works. Kind of smells like tea biscuits. Yeah, I say sometimes it reminds me of the smell of brand new iPhone packaging, which, I mean, I don't mind a new iPhone package. Cremo Bourbon and Oak. Look, Cremo, I think for the value, it's good. It's not going to last that long. I take it back. Some of them do last long. This one will probably last about 6 hours. It's good. More linear, less dry down complexity. But for that price, you might be able to just shoot for a leathery, smoky, I think this is Bentley Intense. Worth the price. Usually these are like at Target for $20. What's a good first perfume? I'd say Lieb. YSL Lieb. This one's more of like if you want to wear something more often, not at work or just in the evening. YSL Lieb's great. Valentino, I would say sample that. It doesn't hurt to have something that's clean smelling and fresh smelling as like a starter fragrance, which is where I would put Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. What website am I using? This is tiermaker.com, I think. Dias and Durga Cowboy Grass. I think I really like it. Like, I would put it at A, but I think to most noses that smell it may not enjoy it as much. It's kind of like not an oregano based oil, but it's like super spicy, Western classic smell, vetiver, like a vetiver bomb. I don't know if y'all heard that shush, but I heard it in my earphones. Delina or Delina hot pink bottle? I would go traditional Delina. Similar to fragrance to Cloud, but not powdery. I will try Flower Bomb. Website for the cologne reviews? If you want cologne reviews, I would say go to Fragrantica. Fragrantica has a great selection of fragrance reviews. Somebody says Cloud doesn't have the plasticky scent. It's because of the holder. Plastic is just what I associate it with. It could be something more specific. So some of the fragrance notes. Delina has monster projection. My preferred one that I like more is Delina Exclusive, but both of them are really good. Do I rank any of the Frederic Malle scents at S tier? I haven't smelled any of the Frederic Malle scents, but I mean, you're working with like top tier perfumers. One thing that I've come to realize is like the reviews are a lot more polarizing on some of them. I think Muscat Jour was one that like some people really love and some people don't like it as much. So definitely sample. Show us the kitty in the background. You could see it. For those that don't know, apparently Bulgari Eau de Blanc. It's expensive, but Elizabeth Arden is a dupe. Thoughts on any of the Jo Malone? Cat. If there's a cat on here. Okay, has everybody here ready for the retake of the test? Because I think it's maybe time for the retest. Somebody says, I disagree. I pick up the plasticky note. I do like Le Labo. Santal 33 is good. The other one's probably my favorite one is Another 13. Oh, you missed the test. All right. For those that didn't take the test, we're going to redo it. All right, here we go. All right. I think y'all like this test. I created a quiz. Oh, come on. Let's just work. Of course nothing ever works as easy as you like. L'Interdit smells syrupy to me. Okay. All right, we're going to do a fragrance quiz, and then we will call it an evening. This is just a fragrance game. Some of y'all have already played it, but if y'all haven't, we're going to give it another shot. We're going to cue the music. Some of y'all that jumped in late, we're going to play this game. If you haven't followed the host, we're going to work on having a more fuller inventory of good questions. So again, my name is John. I do fragrance perfume content reviews, and occasionally I like to educate some of my followers. So be sure to hit that like and follow button if you want to learn more about fragrances. What year was Mugler Angel launched? Was it... Oh my gosh! I didn't want to show y'all the answer. Was it A, 1990, B, 1992, or C, 1994? And for those that are asking, what do I think of Mancera's Instant Crush? I'm a fan, but it is not, I would say, what gets associated as easy buy or blind buy worthy. Definitely sample. Okay, B is what it gets. Looks like C. I'm sorry, not Dwarf Lindsay. She says, I made you buy Cloud. Okay, B's the final answer. Y'all went with B. Hey, great job. I appreciate that. Y'all did so good on that one. Let's go back to the next one. Okay, those answers aren't the right ones. Hopefully y'all missed that. What year was Baccarat Rouge 540 launched? Lindsay, thank you so much. I love you too. You haven't shown up on my For You page in a while. So after this, I'm going to go engage with your content. That way TikTok knows. Was it A, 2015, B, 2018, or C, 2020? What year was Baccarat Rouge 540 launched? The answer? Anybody want to guess? Somebody says, all right, Lindsay says 2018. I'm going to go with Lindsay. Whoa, the answer was 1992, so the answer was B. We can't get all of them right, but that was a good guess. Alright, here's a tough one. Which of these fragrances is known or called Alien? Which of these fragrances is called Alien? I don't know if you could tell, but all of these have been association with a brand called Mugler. Mr. Purple. Mr. Purple, final answer. Hey, not bad. Which one of these fragrances is called Sweet Like Candy? Sweet Like Candy. Which one of these is Sweet Like Candy? Is it A, B, or is it C? The pinky one. Oh, we're getting a lot of A's. Alright. Is A your final answer? Here we go. Not bad. Not bad. Good job. Sometimes when we figure out that the fragrance name from just the branding alone, that's a success for a company. That's a success. What year was Creed Aventus launched? Was it A, 2010, B, 2014, or C, 2018? Somebody says A because it's old. You know what? That's very true. If you open a box of anything Creed, there's like a very old black and white photo of like the family fathers and grandfathers, I think. We're going with A. I think that one's the final one. A, 2010. We're on a streak. We're on a streak. We're on a streak. This is a unique one. Try to name this fragrance. I don't know if you could tell, but I've removed the brand name. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that thing that you saw, you didn't see it. Oh goodness. Yes, it is C. Y'all caught me. I accidentally left the answer on. Y'all are good. Not bad. Alright, this will be the last one, and then we'll do a few more fragrance reviews, and then we'll call it a day. So this is the brand new flanker for YSL called Illicit Green. This is a 30 milliliter bottle. Can you guess the price? Is it A, $65, B, $78, or C, $85? So many TikTok shops are selling fragrances. Are they real? I don't know what TikTok shops are selling fragrances. I know there are fragrance brands that sell fragrances. 30 milliliters in ounces, I believe, would be 1.1 ounce. Don't quote me on it. But this one would be the middle size. I believe there may be one smaller, but this would be pretty small. And we are going off retailer prices. So this would be Sephora or Ulta. Yeah, tiny bottle. B. Somebody says B, 78. Somebody says C. All right. Is B the final answer? B is correct. Way to go. Way to go. Here's another one. This one's going to be tough. Now this is 1.2 ounce, but it's 35 milliliters. Chance Tundra. Oh no, I left the answer selected. Oh gosh. Can you guess the price? And hopefully you didn't see that I, Alright, somebody guessed it. Big Boy says that this is their favorite fragrance ever, which is awesome. It is C. It is C. All right. So we'll take a few more questions like the usual, but I appreciate y'all so much for jumping on my TikTok live. If I could answer things off the fly, I'll try to get as many as I can over the next 5 minutes. We are running into like a 1 a.m. TikTok live, but I love TikTok lives. Whoa, the Chance Tundra used to be 62 and then they bumped it up to 72? Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. We can look up fragrances, we can look up times, we can have a good time. There are some really great long-lasting fragrances. So, like if we're talking about things that I've smelled recently, if you want something sweet, darker color bottles tend to do better because they have those notes. Like, look for notes like things that are musky, cashmerean, vanilla, benzoin, amber, ambroxan. These anchor fragrances really well for longevity. Once you go into the citrus, fresh fragrances, or maybe even more floral forward, the fragrances are not going to last as long. Just because of olfactively, I think the materials might be different. Thoughts on Gucci Guilty? Let me know which one. Deep Red Hugo Boss. All right, take a few more questions. This one I haven't smelled. Hugo Boss, citrus and fruity. What does this remind me of? Is it Marc Jacobs Decadence? That'll show me right here. No? Moderate projection, moderate longevity. Price, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. Pretty good. Yeah, I would say this is something I haven't smelled or doesn't ring a bell. With a release in 2001, it's probably not going to be manufactured a lot, so that's why there's like a huge price cut. So something to keep in mind, that if you buy an older fragrance, it may still smell the same. You never know. Sometimes you could still get some older, more recent manufactured bottles, but the citrus notes may be the first thing to like weaken, not necessarily go bad. Tom Ford? Tom Ford? Who is that? Just kidding. Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. If you have the money, this is an amazing scent. It's just, for me, really hard to justify a coconutty scent. There are a lot of other alternatives. Like, for me, I really like Heretic Sturdy Coconut, but that one's more unique. That one's more herbal and doesn't last as long. And I like the marketing of Heretic Sturdy Coconut. Like, they use a lot more essential oils. Not that you have to use them, but they also use like coconut extract, which is unique. It's not often. Yeah, I would rank this like really high. Do I like REM? I do. Yeah, most of the Ari fragrances I like. It probably won't be my top 2 or 3, but I do like it. I don't think Chloe Love Story I've smelled. Yeah, this one I haven't smelled. So, Chloe Love Story I haven't smelled. Looks good. I'm a huge fan of cashmere, patchouli, and musk, rose. This one looks good. Prices. You can get it for around 60 bucks at Fragrance X, hey? If you're looking for a unisex fragrance, more masculine scent, Versace Eros is great for layering. I think it leans more unisex than people let to think. And then there's also this one, Paco Rabanne's Phantom. Yeah, this one to me I think is extremely unisex. My wife wore this to trick me. I thought she was wearing a niche fragrance. Turns out she was wearing this one. All right, this will be my last one. Gucci Bloom. Oh, Gucci Bloom Solid. Solidly not my favorite. Just kidding. For me, I don't really get too excited for white floral fragrances. Master Perfumer, that's awesome, but it doesn't really shock me, or excite me. Gucci Bloom, yay, saw my comment. The price tag is also like the other part. Like, white floral fragrances typically don't last that long. Let me see what other people say on the longevity. Yeah, people say it lasts long on this one. Maybe it's a stronger musk than I might be anticipating. Huh. Well, hey. Are you active in Discord? Not right now. I've probably been off Discord for about a week. But yeah, I have my own Discord on my site. Occasionally I'll pop in and answer some questions. If you can't tell, like, sometimes on Discord I'll on my Discord channel, I'll probably go in every few days and then I'll like answer whatever pending questions, if I can think of it, like at the time. If it's easy. Molecule 02 I'm not familiar with, but I know molecules. Let's see what this one is. Ambroxan? Man, such a smart thing to do. Yeah, I I haven't smelled this one, but I've smelled JHAG, which is another form of Ambroxan. And I really like it. So I would just go whichever one has the best price point. It's great to layer. It's kind of weird. Like, I think if you wear Ambroxan at too high of an intensity, it smells a little bit like spit. But it's also how it's, matched. What have we said about Alien already? It does seem gimmicky, but they are using high quality manufacturers. So like, let's say like 15 different fragrance manufacturers make Ambroxan. Somebody calls it Ambroxan, somebody calls it Ambergris Accord. Supposedly they use like the highest quality from like the highest grade manufacturer. The thing that I really liked about it is I feel like the intensity level is well balanced out, especially for Molecular One. Like, it's not too in your face. Sometimes if you spray something, it could be a bit overbearing, especially the Molecule, more forward fragrances. How do I make God is a Woman last as a fragrance? I mean, you just gotta layer, and hopefully the weather's cool, because it may not last or project as well, and it may not last in warmer weather, and it may not project as well in colder weather. What does spit smell like? It smells like skin, wet skin that's aged for a few days. Maybe you could throw in a little bit of undertone of metal pennies that are a little bit rusted. Yes, like a copper smell. All right. After this, it's 1 a.m. But if you missed anything and you want to do a recap on that fragrance quiz, all my TikToks are saved on Twitch, YouTube, and I'd appreciate it if you liked and followed. Thank you all so much for joining this TikTok live. I appreciate everybody. It may not even be copper. It could just be a little bit metallic or iron-y. I'll see y'all.